Hello, everybody, and good afternoon. This is exciting for us here in the city of Detroit. So I'd like to welcome you all coming out today. Detroit Economic Development Corporation, in partnership with the city of Detroit and the Economic Development Corporation, along with the U.S. Housing and Urban Development Department, launched MOTORCITY Match 6 years ago. It is designed to increase businesses along the important corridors in the city of Detroit. MOTORCITY Match has made business possible for a lot of business owners who had a dream but not a pathway to get there. We leveled the playing field, and with that, what you see behind me is a wonderful evidence of the folks who've been beneficiaries of MOTORCITY Match. So starting today, we will be announcing 4 tracks to support MOTORCITY Match businesses going from idea to open. That assistance with creating a solid business plan. It also helps with vacant commercial storefronts, design, as well as closing gaps with financing. We will see that with round 18, we are moving the MOTORCITY Match program forward. And the champion of MOTORCITY Match is Mayor Mike Duggan. And I'd like to introduce him to you today, and he can talk to you about what this means for the city of Detroit, what this means for business owners around this city, and how this is going to impact cities well into the future. So, Mayor Duggan.
Thank you. All right. So how many MOTORCITY Match winners do we have here? All right, how's it worked out for you?
Great.
So for the last year and a half, we've had to suspend the MOTORCITY Match Awards. It turns out that the federal community block grant rules and regulations are not the easiest to apply to 130 different companies. And so with the support of Councilmember Roy McCalister and the City Council, we have new funding this fiscal year, and we are reopening MOTORCITY Match. $500,000 in new awards will come out this year. The application process is open now. You have until the end of October, and we will award by the end of the year. And because of Councilman McCalister and his colleagues and President Biden, with the American Rescue Plan money next year, we're going to go from $500,000 a quarter to $1 million a quarter. All right? There is going to be more support for Detroiters opening businesses. We want to be the place that entrepreneurs want to come. And if you look at the 130 that are already open, they're employing 1,000 people. That's 1,000 people who would not have had jobs were it not for MOTORCITY Match. The great majority of winners are Detroit residents. The overwhelming majority are entrepreneurs of color. From the beginning, we wanted to find talented people with good ideas who didn't have maybe the family connections to start to fund their business, but we wanted the ability to start a business to be based on talent, not based on anything else, and it's been an enormous success. And while we ran into a short difficulty with HUD, who has been terrific in helping us work it out, I got to give City Council enormous credit. They never wavered in their support of this program. They came back to us and said, let's get a funding source that won't cause any bureaucracy, that we can keep moving forward. And at this point, I want to introduce MOTORCITY Match's greatest champion, Councilmember Roy McCalister.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, and thank you, CEO Johnson, for this outstanding MOTORCITY Match. As the mayor has stated, we are looking to make sure that talented, and there's a number of talent up and down the Livernois corridor. And also, I have to bring up my partners, Kim Tandy and Sean Davis. Come on up, come on up. These are my partners also. And these things, these folks here, not only with my staff, is a part of the mayor, is how we are working to make sure that we have increased funding for these folks here and others to come out. So I just appreciate the mayor. I appreciate my 2 partners here. I appreciate the Detroit Economic Growth Corporation for what they're doing. And we want to continue, because I always say with Livernois, it is the longest black business corridor in the country. And with that, we want to make sure that that talent continues up and down this mainstream. So, Mr. Mayor, thank you so very much again. CEO John, thank you so very much. And thank everyone, and thank my partners so very much. God bless you.
I would just like to say that Motor City Match Cash Grant helped me out so much. We were at the end of being about to open, and we needed that grant really bad, and Motor City Match came through, and their team was phenomenal as far as holding our hand and helping us every step of the way for things that we didn't know about concerning a grant and how to obtain one. So it was a very good program. I encourage everybody who has a dream, go for it.
LaDonna, tell everybody about your business.
I own Good Times on the Ave. It's here on Livernois on the corridor, and my business has been doing really good. You know, Livernois was kind of quiet for a while, and we got it popping.
Anybody else want to talk about your business?
Hello. My name is Charles Micheaux. I'm co-owner of Krispy Addicts Clothing Boutique. And Motor City Match been extremely good to us. As far as giving us a cushion for, within the bad times and having us the floors when things are good. Unfortunately, the pandemic and things like that, we still was able to hire staff. We end up actually having a second location downtown, partnering up with Bedrock, which is a good situation for us. You know what I mean? So, shout out to my our co-owners, Dafir and Robin. We just can't thank Motor City Match enough. And every time we call Andrew, he's on the board. So appreciate y'all, appreciate the mayor, and keep your head up.
Anybody else plug your business if you can?
Hello, everyone. I'm the owner of Skin Bar 7, located at 18951 Livernois Avenue. And I would really like to thank everyone that's a part of the Motor City Match team, because without them, the level of support and the level of entrepreneurity, if that's a word, I just made myself, I have become is pretty much because of them. I'm pretty much able to go through my business with a fine-tooth comb, and we have really been efficient financially, and we have been able to sustain everything that has been thrown our way, from the closures, being a beauty and barber kind of like facility, the COVID precautions, being we're a face-to-face business, so people are skeptical and things like that. And every time I needed a helping hand, I could literally pick up the phone and call any person that you see here today. So if you are a new business owner and you have a thorough, sound idea and you just don't know where to start, Motor City Match is definitely the opportunity for you. So I just want to really thank everyone for the opportunities that you have provided me in my business, and look forward to the new business that I'm going to be opening on the 6 Mile corridor.
Anybody else?
Hello, everyone. My name is Jonathan Merritt, one of the co-owners of Narrowway Cafe. We won our Motor City Match Grant in round 6, and we wouldn't have been able to open without the assistance of the city and the DEGC of having that grant assistance to be able to plug in that hole. And for those of you entrepreneurs out there who are looking for needing that money, needing that extra cash to make sure that your dream comes true, this is the time now to make sure that you apply. It's so very simple in order to apply, but once you do, you're going to get so much assistance, whether it's technical, whether it's a cash grant, to help you open. So I encourage everyone to do that, and also make sure you come see us at Narrowway Cafe.
All right. So it gives you a sense. We kicked off Motor City Match 6 years ago right here, and there is no area that has had more winners than Livernois, although the new stretch on McNichols, I think, is gonna catch fire. So I'm excited to hear you got a second site. I didn't know that. And with that, we'll take any questions. more businesses. So you are hearing here from cash grant winners, but there's actually 4 stages that you can win. You can win getting help writing your business plan. If you got a good business plan, you can get help picking a site. If you've got a good site, you can get help doing the internal design. And once you're there, you can win the cash grant. Anybody here win more than one phase? Okay, and that's what this is we're taking people who have got the talent to drive, but maybe nobody in their family ever ran a business. They haven't been exposed to it. And so what you're going to see is a lot more support for writing business plans in the first place and helping site selection, as well as increasing the cash grants. But no, the idea is not to increase the grant amount. We think the $50,000 average grant is the right amount. But given the way the commercial corridors are coming back in this city, we want to open these storefronts that much faster. So that's the plan. All right, and I think you get how many cash grant applications a quarter?
We get about, 60 or 70?
So we're getting 100 a quarter, and we're awarding an average of 10. And so every single quarter, our team comes back saying, I had more than 10 winners this quarter. We had to cut this. And what this is going to allow us to do is basically help everybody who's ready to go.
So Motor City Restore is something that we're looking to extend. It's important to get the storefronts balanced, and so any applications around the Restore program we're going to take a harder look at.
All right, thank you all very much. Apparently they want a picture with all the winners.